name is Michelle Logan. According to Luke, then some of those who were with us went off to the tomb, and they found it just as the women had said, but they did not see him. So he said to them, O senseless one, and slow of heart to believe all the things the prophets have spoken. Was it not necessary for the first to suffer these things and to enter into his glory? And starting with Moses and all the prophets, he interpreted to them things pertaining to himself in all the scriptures. Finally, they get close to the village which they were traveling. He made as if to travel on farther, but they urged him to remain, saying, Stay with us, because it is almost evening and the day is nearly over. With that he went in to stay with them, and as he was dining with them, he took the bread, blessed it, broke it, and began handle it to them. At that their eyes were fully open, and they recognized him, but he disappeared from them. And they said to each other, Were not our hearts burning within us? He was speaking to us on the road, and he was fully opening up the scriptures to us. And they got up in that very hour and returned to Jerusalem, and they found the 11 and those who assembled together with him, who said for a fact the Lord was raised up and appeared to Simon. Then they related the events on the road, how he became known to them by the breaking of the bread. While they were speaking of these things, he himself stood in their midst and said to them, May you have peace. But because they were terrified and frightened, they imagined that they were seeing a spirit. So he said to them, Why are you troubled? Why have doubts come up into your hearts? See my hands and my feet, that it is I myself. Touch me and see, from a spirit does not have flesh and bones, just as you see that I have. And as he said this, he showed them his hands and his feet. But while they were still not believing for sheer joy and amazement, he said to them, Do you have something there to eat? So they handed him a piece of broiled fish, and he took and ate it before their eyes. And then said to them, These are my words that I spoke to you while I was yet with you, that all the things written about me in the law of Moses and the prophets and Psalms must be fulfilled. Then he opened up their minds fully to grasp the meaning of the scriptures. And he said to them, This is what is written, that the Christ will suffer and rise from among the dead on the third day. And on the basis of his name, repentance, forgiveness of sins will be preached in all the nations, starting out from Jerusalem. You are to be witnesses of these things. And look, I am sending upon you my Father. I promise you, those that intercede to you are clothed with power from on high. Then he led them out as far as Bethany, as he lifted up his hand, and he blessed them. And he was blessing them. It was parted from them and taken up to heaven. And they did obscenes to him return to Jerusalem.